Finally, tonight, CBS's Steve Hartman goes on the road with a Memphis gym owner who found building muscle is nothing compared to building someone's character.
It's okay.
Here at the God Body Gym in Memphis, owner Roderick Duncan says real change never happens overnight.
10.
But he says it always starts in an instant.
7.
Or in this case, an instant
4.
cup of coffee.
2. Time.
A few months ago, Roderick says he noticed someone behind his gym.
Saw this guy sitting in the vehicle.
He says the man was sleeping in one of his old cars.
Homeless? Homeless guy, had to be.
So, camera rolling, he opened the door and told him to get out.
Come on, get up out my car, man.
And because the door doesn't lock, the next day, same problem.
Look at you, man.
And he kept coming back.
He kept coming back.
And so it went, until Roderick tried a different approach.
Before I could knock on the window, I said, you know what? I came back in here, I made him a cup of coffee.
And on those grounds, Roderick began to build a relationship with 24-year-old Brian Taylor. He learned about his troubled childhood and his drinking problem, and then got him some clothes, took him to get an ID, and drove him to job interviews. He even gave him a spot on his couch.
Brian says he couldn't be more grateful, but he doesn't always show it, whether not following the rules or violating a trust. Roderick says there have been many times over the past few months where he's told Brian, that's it, that's the last straw. And every time, it's not.
Some people need more than one chance. You know, some people, it takes a while for most kids to stop bumping their head. You always have to work on you.
And that patience may be the greatest gift he's given this young man.
Everything you did yesterday is what got you in the situation today. So everything you do today is going to be preparing you for tomorrow.
And both men agree, tomorrow is looking brighter.
I got a job, I got more confidence, I got a smile on my face.
Good thing, because Roderick says if Brian messes up one more time, he's done helping.
That's it.
Why do I not believe that?
Well, I don't believe it either.
Unconditional love.
It's crazy.
Forgiveness to a fault. Steve Hartman, on the road in Memphis.
Good morning. Today is Saturday, July 8th. The year is 2023. I thought that was a beautiful news story about the gym owner who welcomed a young 24-year-old into his home, into his gym, and gave him a place to stay. Remember I told you I'm trying to push this channel into more positive territory for me, mentally and physically. Do more workout videos, more positive stories, just trying to go in a different direction. I've been doing these videos for years, and to be honest with you all, I was considering just completely stopping doing the YouTube channel, period, and just stopping doing videos for a little while, or until I felt like doing more videos. But I think going into a more positive territory and doing some more workout videos, you know, I sat down and reflected on it. I looked at my bank account. Like, oh, shit, I can't stop these videos. I need that money. Shit, who am I fooling, honey? I looked at my bank account, ran over here at the time to make a video. Shit, I need that damn money over here to pay these fucking bills over here and get these gutters cleaned and get this house together. Some good coffee this morning, finally. I'm gonna do some bad coffee the past couple of weeks. I bought some cheap shit that was on sale. Never again. Stick to the good stuff. Nothing like get up in the morning. This is delicious. Nothing like get up in the morning. I don't know why about that coffee that's on sale. I saw it's on sale. Let me get it. Big mistake. Well, they didn't have much to choose from at the store I went to. I should have just drove to another store. And I had ran out of coffee. So I brought that coffee and well, that story can get people to call. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I'll take this call. I'm right in the middle of a YouTube video. Is this important? Yeah, I did call your ass. You didn't answer the damn phone. You on my YouTube video interrupted me right now. As soon as I finish this, you know I got to pay this rent over here. I'll call you when I get finished. Bye. I was inviting him to go to my gym with me today so we can lounge by the pool. I go to Lifetime Fitness. I called him this morning and said, did you want to go out because it's going to be hot today? I was saying, I call him because, you know, these niggas get busy doing bullshit. I said, I have a guest pass. You've been wanting to come. You can go up there, work out, and then I lounge by the pool today. I ain't got shit to do. It's Saturday. But as I was saying about this, doing more positive videos, I found this story and I thought it was great. Y'all, it's a lot of bad shit going on in Black America. Let's not fool ourselves. So I look at my nieces and nephews and my family, and I look at, you know, people that I know, some of my cousins. Some of us are doing extremely well. Some of us are not. I've had my rough periods in life. The Lord knows I have. Look, we know Lord don't exist. But yeah, I've had some rough times. And I was able to pull through, you know, work hard and focus. I think it's getting harder for people. I really do. I'm looking at a lot of my family members and friends, and they're having it's a struggle out there. Either you have it or you don't. And there's just and there used to be, if you didn't have it, you really could gradually get it. But it's getting harder and harder to get it. Especially if you're not smart enough to know how to maneuver in the world that we live in now. We have the internet, we have all these different options and stuff. If you don't know how to maneuver in this world now, you're going to be in trouble. And a lot of these, let's just face the facts. A lot of my nieces and nephews and family members and friends have no skill sets. They've not learned anything to do. Not going to college, not learned the skill. They're not electricians, they're not plumbers, they're not doing anything but smoking weed and drinking and hanging out. And it's like, what are y'all doing? Now they're in their 30s. My youngest nephew, who just got out of prison, he's 31. I said, I thought the boy was in the street. He's 31. I said, man, 31 years of age now. He just got out of prison. And he's taking a job at Burger King. You know, I would like to have sat down with him, and he and I could have worked and accomplished stuff over here, but he ain't in that mindset yet at 31. So I said, okay, you know, when I was 31 years of age, I came from a different world, but I also had great parents. I will admit my mother and father made sure that I don't know how my sisters fucked that shit up. My mother and father were great parents, and I'll leave it at that. But my sisters, I don't even know what to say. And then also, I grew up in a good school system in Gary, Indiana. It was a great educational system at that time. You know, Atlanta public schools suck. These schools are horrible here. Let's just keep it real. The educational system is not as good as it used to be. The parents are not there, or the parenting has changed. The communities have changed. People don't care about people anymore. That's when I saw this report about this man taking the time, this guy sleeping in his car. He didn't have to assist that guy. He could have just went on about his business and went on about his life, but he decided, well, you know what, let me try to help him and see if I can change his life. See if I can improve his situation. Now, I think that's admirable, because he didn't have to do that. I think it's great to see somebody making a positive impact on someone's life. I don't discuss stuff, but I have some situations where I have met young people. But you got to be somewhat doing something with your life. I'll be very honest with this young man. He's 23 years of age. He's an NFL football player, something like that. But I've been kind of mentoring him to a little degree. We're slowly getting to know each other. He wants to do personal training. He doesn't go back into football to this fall or something. I'm not sure. I don't know much about sports. Is he a football player, basketball player, learning sports? But he's 23 years of age. He's trying to do something positive with his life. Versus, you know, some of these people doing nothing with their lives. So I look at these kids today. The world is completely different for Black Americans. Black men in particularly have it very rough. And this is by design. That's why I look at these black guys and I look at the situation, I look at the schooling, the parenting, the lack of skills, the lack of education, the lack of... From the day they were born, everything was against them. On purpose. Y'all, this is the United States of America. If y'all really think that the United States government is interested in seeing black men excel in this country, You're a damn fool. You cannot be that stupid. They don't want black families to have success. They don't want black men to have success. And they're doing everything in their power to make sure it don't happen. You will never see another civil rights movement like took place before I was born in the United States. They're making sure of that because they're making these black boys dumb as hell, no education, sorry-ass school system, no help for parents. They want these black families to fail. And unfortunately, for some reason my computer's acting up. I think I got too much stuff in memory. I'm going to have to start deleting some stuff out of this computer again. But anyway, I was just saying that the United States government, the United States in particularly, and the states that govern the leadership in the states that we live in, they don't want black families to succeed. They definitely don't want black men to succeed. Don't be fooled. They have worked really hard, extremely hard, to make sure black families, black men fail. The school systems, the educational system, the support, the prison system. It's so many things working against black folks that have been put in place on purpose. If you don't understand this, then you are ignorant of the country that you live in. I'm not stupid. I know where we live at. The United States of America has never had any. They never wanted black folks to succeed. They especially don't want black men to succeed because they know they've destroyed the black family on purpose. They never want to see what took place in the 60s in regards to the civil rights movement. That's why the court system is so aggressively worked against black men when it comes to child support, divorces. They've made it. And black women are so naive. But that's another video. Black women, like my mother, she was very naive. She didn't know any better. My aunts, they didn't know any better. Just very naive about thinking, as they destroyed their families to go through the court system and divorced husbands that were paying all the damn bills. But anyway, we're dealing with what we got now in 2023. A terrible situation for our black boys and black men in this country because they're not getting an education. They're not learning any skills. They're not learning anything. They can barely read math, science, reading, computers. None of it's working because they're in the school system. They don't give a fuck about them. And it doesn't matter if you see black faces running the school system because I mean, come on, y'all. You can't be this naive. I couldn't bring children into this world. If I had children, my children would be in a totally different setting when it comes to the educational system or community that I live in. Some communities I'm not living in. I'm not sending my children into these schools that I know they're not going to get an education. Why would I waste my time and ruin my child's life in that manner? In some instances, I couldn't even allow my own, if I had children, to hang around my own brothers and sisters' kids. For what would be the point of that? To see more destruction? No. So I don't have any children, y'all. But I think it's very noble that this black man made a decision to help another young black man, to help him achieve something. Like I said, I have a few people that I have to see people doing something because I'm not into this going out. For myself personally, if someone's trying to do something positive with their lives and they need a little push, I'll help them. You know, I'll push them in the right direction. And I can't run around up and down streets picking up the homeless people and, you know, my nephew, for example. He don't want to do the right thing. I've tried to talk to him a couple of times. I'll try to talk to him again. He just took a job at Burger King. I said, Burger King at 31 years of age, it's a job, I get it. But there are other things that you can do. He has no skill sets. I don't even know if he graduated high school. I don't even know if he has a GED. I don't know. But of course, this is all the doing of my sisters. I want my boys to be thugs. Well, you ignorant ass. She's not here no more. But she left a whole lot of damage to the kids that she had. The black community, the black community is in trouble. And this is by design. And if y'all think it's going to get better in our lifetimes, it's not. Not when the educational system is controlled by the U.S. government. As long as our black children continue to go to these schools run by the U.S. government in the states that nothing's going to change. Either you guys send your kids to some type of private. We don't even own black private schools that cater to large groups of black people. We need to. You now look at these celebrities like Tyler Perry spent $100 million on a house. Okay, but he's a Christian. You need a $100 million house, nigga? Yeah, we love Tyler Perry. Did anybody question that? And Oprah and these other celebrities with all this money who give a little peanut here and a little apple there, a little snack there, you know, buy a car for some, you know, but they don't invest in the community. Imagine the school that he could have built where he could have took the cream of the crop, these boys, and educated them and taught them skill sets. We don't necessarily have to have a college degree. They could have been taught how to be electricians, plumbers, framers, construction workers, computers, math, science, anything. I know that's another video that I think went on a lot of y'all ain't gonna do that. His money, he can do what he wants to. Yeah, it is his money. But if we don't invest back into our communities, and particularly we know this is a problem with our men because this is a problem by design, being done on purpose. To hurt the black community. This is being done on purpose. This is being done on purpose. These teachers, these schools are not allowed to. They're not educating these kids. They're not giving them discipline. They're not teaching them any type of skills in these schools. Y'all, this is being done on purpose. I look at my nieces and nephews, and when they went to school, I said, gosh, so grateful to grow up in Gary, Indiana, where we had a great school system. I keep meeting young people who walk through my door, they cannot work these computers. I'm 53 years of age. How can you be in your early 20s and you don't know how to use a computer? Or you don't understand this? I don't know. There's just something where like I said, y'all, it's been done on purpose. This is not an accident, what you see happening in our communities. This has been done on purpose. They don't want these kids to get an education. They don't want them to have discipline. They don't want these parents to be in control of these households. They don't even want them parents to be there. They don't want these men to be in these homes. It's been going on for a long time. But anyway, I want to do more positive stories about this type of stuff that was in that video. And that news report came from CBS. I thought it was very interesting. But I am going to have to conclude this video. It's already 9:30. I wanted to get up earlier to do this. I saw this report a day or two ago, and I was been busy trying to work on some stuff over here now. Get the sellers down. Let's get the hell out of here. But anyway, today it is Saturday. It is July 8th. The year is 2023. I'm about to jump in this car, and I got to drive over and take care of something real quick, and then race back into this house. I look forward to reading you all's comments. Your thoughts on this stuff, and